Right, hello, soul family. I am so excited to be here with you today. May you take a deep breath and exhale slowly. And welcome in this message that I'm about to share with you today. It is going to be of great importance, for I do not know what is about to come out, but I do know the importance of what you are about to hear is going to be very great in your life and in your decisions, in the choices that may come to arise in the near future for you. You shall gain some insight to help balance the situation. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, but this is not the end as you see the end. This is merely something to keep focus, a focal point, so you don't get lost. There's something funny about getting lost, is you never are lost. You are always where you are meant to be. There is free will. So it may seem, but that is only your perception, is that you are lost, but you are never lost. There is always a light, but sometimes you get mixed up in the everyday things, manipulations, distractions of life as you see it. But there is always a way. There is always a way. Okay, being guided to look at the cards that just felt. All right, we have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you are being guided away from something. That you were remembering in the past, but you kept reliving it as you were looking at old photos or different music triggering what is no longer in your present. You remember the feelings that you got, but that is merely just a part of it. That is what you are choosing to remember. But there is other things, there is a broader and bigger picture that you are not seeing. But if you step away, you may see the bigger picture. You are only focusing on a small part. You may feel that whatever you are feeling, it may fill your cup, so to speak. It may make you happy to think about something that has already happened, that you have already experienced. But there is much more to experience. And until you put that cup down, you cannot receive the new cup. So there is something about moving forward. And to keep your eyes and your focus forward and not looking in your review mirror anymore. Or not being caught up in the review. Because then your focus isn't where you are stepping next, because you are too caught up with what already was. But there is something coming up that you need to pay attention to. There is much to look forward to. Your divine path, something will be clear to you soon. Your next step is going to be very clear to you very soon. As long as you don't keep yourself stuck in the loop of the past. My attention is being brought to the bow right here. There's something about a pink bow or a bow in general. And a child. Or your childhood. Bliss, cherishing the day. So that is very much saying be present and not, I mean, you can do whatever you want, it's your free will, but not using your present moments in your everyday life. There is so much to look at. There is so much to be grateful for. But if your perception is if you are only thinking about what has already happened, then there's like a replay loop. You're not moving forward. Even though you may take some sort of actions or you do something, there's still like a replay. It's like the same thing every day. And it's the number 6. Which we had the 6-6 portal, right? Which we are still in that energy. We have a new moon, which means new things, new ideas, new ventures, new way of looking at things, right? It's new. So something you haven't experienced yet to shake things up. There's something about time and energy and movement. Time, energy, and movement. I'm not sure what that means to you, but there's something with time, energy, and movement. It's time to move. It's time to do that next thing. It is time to take action. It is time to put your energy. Stop worrying about time. Stop wasting your energy with worrying about time or putting deadlines on things. because it will be when it is meant to be. There was something about something not working out in the past that is hindering your future. There's a belief or there's a stagnant type of energy because there's some sort of belief that it isn't going to work. But yet, it very well can work. It very well is going to work when you decide to move that belief out of your energy and let it come in. Yeah, there's some sort of challenge. Standing up for your rights. All right, so there's cherishing the day and standing up for your rights, standing up for your energy, your time, your energy, your focus matters a lot. What you put your focus, time, and energy into means a lot. That is very cherished. That is very cherished. There is going to be some sort of wake-up call. There is going to be some sort of wake-up call. Okay. One card from here, Spirit. There's something about going in nature. It's going to make you feel better. A time for healing. And look at all of that purple. That is saying to connect to the divine. Connect to your higher self. Give access to the realm of the spirits of the light. Allow healing to come in to your mind, body, into your space, to allow movement in your energetic field, to allow this healing to come through. You can very well work and look at the moon. Look at the moon. This is a new cycle. This is new. So it's time to heal the past. It's time to heal any trauma in the past. It's time to let go. It's time to see the bigger picture. It's time to move that out and to enter the new. You have been seeding something, seeding a passion. There's something that has been on your mind lately. There is something that has been blissful to you lately. Something that has been giving you a sliver of happiness. And I say a sliver, even though it may be over, you may be very happy with this, but it's a sliver because this is only what you have experienced so far. There is much other bliss, is happiness that you have not yet experienced in your life yet, but you are headed there. This is part of the plan, your plan. Although there's been many challenges, many obstacles, many mountains that you have You've had to overcome. You've had to grow from all of the mistakes or challenges or hiccups in your life were all divinely guided. Nothing is a mistake. There are no mistakes. There are no what if I did this, that, or the other. Yes, you have free will, but there are main things. Things happen so you can grow. So it's always better to take a step back and look at and try to understand the bigger picture. Try to connect with the divine, connect with your higher self, and just try to see a different way of looking at the situation so you may see a bigger picture, a bigger plan. That there is more to it than you can possibly understand. That there is a lot of things that come together that are intertwining like a web. You are part of this web. You are weaving. You are part of the collective. You are intertwining, interconnecting with other souls, with other energies all the time. You are always connected to the divine. You are always connected to spirit. You are always connected to your higher self. Your higher self is that light. That light at the end. It seems like it's the end of the tunnel, but there is no end. That is not the end. That is merely a light to keep your focus, so that way you know to keep going. To keep going. There is much to be excited for. You are expanding. You are a loving creature of, and I felt some weirdness with the word creature. You are a wonderful manifestation of the Creator, of God, of Source energy. You will never be led astray. You are never lost. You are merely growing. You are expanding. You are learning. You are gaining. You are learning how to balance justice, fairness. What is fairness? What is your judgments? Are these part of your ecosystem? Are these part of your beliefs? Or can you change some of these beliefs? Some of these judgments? Some of these things that you believe that it has to be a certain way? Can we step out of that for a second and try to see all of the other ways? There's an infinite amount of other ways to see, to hear, to taste, to touch, to move, to create. And it all starts with you. And your love, your ability to love, to nurture, not just yourself, but to others. Because in nurturing and cherishing and loving others, you are in return loving, cherishing, and nurturing yourself. This is the balance you are seeking. Start treating others, things, items, plants, nature, animals. Start treating them as you would want to be treated in the sake of words. Treat everything how you would want to be treated if you were that, this, or him, her. Whatever it may be, would you want to be treated that way? Love everything and everyone. Try to find or see the love in every situation, everything that you enter, everything you touch. Try to feel, see, taste, touch the love. And this will be bliss. This is the bliss. And then you will start to see the bliss overflow in your life in what we call abundance. And this will conquer away and wash away all of the deep pain and sorrow that you may have gone through. You do not have to hold on to these things anymore. You may say goodbye. You may say, I let go. You may stand up for yourself and your rights and your energy. You have the power. You have the authority. You have the protection. You have the dominance to overcome this grief, this sorrow. You have what it takes. Finding what's important, protection, to keep your focus on what is important to you. What is important? You should be important to yourself. Your energy should be important to you. Is this merely but my judgment? It very well could be. This is my perspective. This is my channeling. This is my way of seeing, speaking through this being. But I believe you should be very important to you. Your energy, your time, what you choose to do should be very important to you. You yourself are a very important being, a very important soul. You are so very powerful, so very worthy, but yet you do not see. It is time to wake up. It is time to wake up and see what you let yourself see. You may choose to see more. You may choose to have dominance over your life, over your existence, over your experience. This is your life. This is your choice. This is your way. Now, if you don't like where you are going or what is happening in your life at this time, then you may choose to change your life at this time, at this place, in this present moment. You can very well choose to change any outcome that you seek, that you want to change. Only if you choose. And you put your energy, time, effort, focus in to what you want to change. Direct your time, your focus, your energy on yourself and what makes you happy and what makes you feel that bliss. What makes you feel that light. What makes you feel that love. And that is the divine. That is the creator. That is what we call God. That is the source of all things. Believing in yourself. Believing in yourself. Now this is a key. This is a key that everybody holds. Will you use this? And unlock the grief shackles that are in your life at this time. You have permission. You may do this. You have divine protection. Just ask and you shall receive. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be that confident person. Whew. Be that confident person. You can totally do this, okay? I'm not sure who needed that message. I'm sure something's coming in very fast, okay? This message is going to be coming out very fast. Many are going to need to hear this message. Thank you for answering me right away. Many are going to have to hear this message, okay? And it's your choice if you listen or not. But this was very deep. This is very inspiring. This is very opening. You can definitely open your mind. You can open your senses. Sensitivity is a superpower. Stop blaming it. Stop holding all of this inside of you, this heaviness inside of you for being sensitive. Sensitive is one of the greatest superpowers of all time. We all hold it. We have just come accustomed to going into a shell, and we need to come out of this shell, okay? This shell is no longer needed. We can and will be the greatest that we can be if we choose to be. So go out and be your authentic self. Go out and do what you want to do, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel vibrant, which makes your energy just spark. What sparks you inside? Go find out. Go start exploring. Go and do something. Don't question yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't question where did this idea come from and start examining things. Just go and do it and try it. Let's see what happens, right? Let's go into that mindset and see what happens. Just go and try, right? And there's something that you shall find when you try. There's some sort of confidence. You're going to get some sort of recognition. You are going to recognize something about yourself, something about others, something about this life, something about a cycle that you have been in for quite some time. You are going to see that you have been tied up, that you have been tying yourself up, that your hands hold much power, that you hold much power, and you can use this. You can just ask, and take yourself out of this cycle. You can cut this rope. You can release yourself at any time that you please. You can get yourself out of this cycle. You can choose to recognize yourself, to have victory over your situation, to have peace with what has happened in the past, and to have peace with what is yet to still happen, to have this security, this stable, this peace within you. You may have this if you ask, if you believe, if you stop listening to all of the manipulation and distractions that are around you and come back to you. Come back to you. The light has been within you this whole time. Your happiness has been within you this whole time. You hold the key to your happiness. You hold the key to your mind. You hold the key to what you believe. It is time to stand up for yourself. It is time to love yourself. And it is time to love your life. This tower moment, release. I am seeing release. Okay, release what no longer serves you. Don't shame yourself for crying, yet let it out and be happy about it. And say the words, I release, I let go, I this, I that, I take my power back. All right? Because you do have the power. The page, right? The page. The page of wands. I don't know what I was hearing. It will come through if it's meant to. All right, but I am seeing some new enthusiasm, a new spark to life. Grab onto this. Find your spark within you, all right? You have it. And then it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away from all of these traumas, all of this spilt milk type of energy. It is time to walk away. It is time to say, I let go. It is time to choose yourself, to choose love, to choose bliss, to choose happiness, to choose that you know that you are worthy of all of this. It is time to say no to all of the BS, all right? And let it go out of your life. Stop keeping yourself stuck. Stop fighting with yourself. You have been fighting with your own self, your own mind, your own belief system. Let's get back on track, shall we? Let's get back on track. And yes, you may need help to know what is what, right? Ask your mind, ask your heart, ask your heart. Have your heart and your mind interconnect with each other. See what each one of them wants. You can write a list. You can write this down. But what makes you happy? What makes you feel that bliss? What makes you feel excited? What sparks you? What gives you that type of smile, right? You're going to find the new clarity. You are going to find this. This is what the Page of Swords is. It's communication, it's clarity. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is a whole new beginning, right? There's no more running away from the problems. There's no more running away from the grief. Turn around and face it and watch that not one of them swords can cut you, can hurt you. They can't hurt you anymore. Okay, if you choose to turn around and face it, it will no longer hurt you. Stop running from your fears. Stop running from yourself. Stop running. Turn around. Face it. Let it hurt. Cry it out. Cry it out so that way you can let it go. And then you can really start to see that all of this was just an illusion, keeping you trapped. You were keeping yourself trapped. You were keeping yourself blind to see your true potential. It's time for this transformation. It's time to go one-on-one with your child, I'm hearing it's time to make amends with your childhood. And to not think about it so much anymore. To stop contemplating. To just do something. To just do it. All right? And you are going to get all of the clarity that you need. You are going to figure out the puzzle of your own life. You are going to know what the next step is. As long as you ask, all right? Much love and light. I love you all.